Good morning. My name's Kate. I am a high school math teacher. This is the last week of my 16th year of teaching, and I thought that I would take you guys along for the week to kind of show you a little bit of the craziness of the last week of school for high school teachers. I've got finals that I'm giving this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday's our last day. So yeah, I hope to give you guys a glimpse into this. If you are interested in following along with my journey more, please subscribe to my videos. I hope to kind of shed light on what it looks like to be a high school teacher. And if you guys like this video, please like below. So we're going to work on the second part of our final review today. We're going to do the three-dimensional solids, so that comes from our Unit 9, and then you're going to work on our circles, which was from our Unit 8. So that's what you guys are going to work on. What we're going to do, we're going to kind of follow the same theme that we did, or the same idea that we did last class, where we're going to have 30 minutes of quiet work time where you guys are going to work on this by yourself. You're not going to ask each other questions. You're not going to ask me any questions. The only thing that you're going to be able to use is your pink note sheet if you have it. Because remember, this is the only thing you guys get to use on your finals. So you guys have 30 minutes to do that. After that 30 minutes, then you guys are going to have 30 minutes to work with your teammates, help each other out. You can use your notes at that point. Anything that you weren't quite sure about, anything that you didn't know how to do or you got wrong, make sure you make those notes on your pink sheet. So after that 30 minutes, so that's about an hour working on this, that should be plenty of time for you guys to get these done. Then we'll go over answers, and then we can go over questions as a class that you have. Any questions as to what we're doing? Okay, awesome. I'm going to get the timer started, send somebody up to pick up the review, and we will go ahead and get started. So I'm on my prep period now. I spent the first 30 minutes of my prep talking with one of my colleagues, one of my math teachers, that we're now in separate buildings on the same campus, so we don't get to see each other as much. So we've been trying to make a priority of visiting during our lunch 2, maybe 3 days a week, depending on our schedule. So she was over, visited, had a nice chat, and we definitely agree on things. So it was nice to vent and to talk about frustrations that we have and know that there's somebody else that completely agrees with how I feel. So now I am working on some things for next year, because that's just how my brain works. So I've been contemplating maybe using interactive student notebooks with my students in geometry next year, which would mean redoing my entire curriculum, just as far as not really having the notes and handouts, but doing more foldables. So while my students were working on their review, just grabbed some scrap paper, and I've been sort of messing around with how I can do the Pythagorean theorem. So I just made like a real quick template on paper so that I could see, okay, this is how it's going to be laid out when I do it on the computer. And then I just printed the template here so I could see what it looks like, and I did just a mock-up. I'm kind of working through it right now just to see what I like, what I don't like. And while I'm doing that, I'm also watching some YouTube videos. I like to have YouTube on in the background. So right now I'm watching Stella Hikes. Stella is hiking the Appalachian Trail. So that's what I'm watching. I will link her channel down below if that's something that you're interested in watching. She is really cool. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work, and I will take you guys along with me as I sort of work through this new foldable for a little bit. So we are going to work on our second review for the final today. You guys have the first paper, front and back, is dealing with our volume surface area, and then the other page is dealing with our circles. So you're using your pink sheet to help you. The first page is going to be from Unit 9, the second page is from Unit 8. So what I'm going to have you guys do, just like the first review that we did, the first 30 minutes you guys are going to work on your own, You're going to only use your pink sheet for help. If you don't know how to do something, skip it, move on, do what you can with the pink sheet. After 30 minutes or after you've done everything you can without using your notes, then you guys can use your notes, look things up, use your iPad, look at the notes that I have posted on Canvas, right? Because I post a copy of every single notes that we've taken, a copy of all of the toolkits that we've done on Canvas, so you guys can then use that to help you. After that second 30 minutes, so after the hour, then I will go over the answers with you guys, and then if you guys have individual questions, I will go over those as well. So going over these, number 1, the surface area is 220 inches squared. That's 220 inches squared. Number 2, the volume is 120 units cubed, 120 units cubed. Number 3, the volume is 176 pi units cubed. That's 176 pi units cubed. Number 11, the first one is 70 degrees, B, 84 degrees, C, 275 degrees, D, 90 degrees. Again, all degrees, so make sure you guys have the degree symbol on all of them. Are there any of these that you guys need the answers again for? You just missed the answer. Okay, now that you guys know the answers, you need to go back. You need to work on ones you weren't sure about. Ones that you got wrong, you should be working on those. You've got about 15 minutes left in class. Well, good morning, happy Tuesday. This is the last Tuesday of my 16th year of teaching. So excited about that. So today I have my two of my geometry classes. They're going to work on their second and final exam review today. I'm going to run the same process that I did yesterday with those kids, where I'm going to give them 30 minutes to just work on the review on their own using their note sheet that they can use for the final, and then 30 minutes where they can work with each other or use their notes, and then encourage them during that 30 minutes. Make sure that you are putting other notes that you need to, other information on your note sheet, so that you're ready to go for the final. And then my pre-calculus class is taking their final today. That's the last time that I'm going to see the seniors that are in that class, so about half the class. This is their last day, because on Thursday, the last day of school, they have their commencement rehearsal and then a senior picnic. So they had to take their final today, and the rest of the class opted to take the final with them. So that's my plan today. I hope to grab a few clips throughout the day, and then I will at least check in with you guys at the end of the day. So my pre-cal kids had their final, and there were a few of them that just needed a little extra time, so I gave them extra time, finally getting down to sit and eat lunch. And there's the time. And my next class starts in 3 minutes, so I haven't even had lunch yet. So I'm gonna probably just eat my lunch while my students are working on their review. So, you know, real life of a teacher here. So I will jump on and talk to you guys later. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I got into work a little bit early today because I had a tech meeting. So I'm one of our tech ambassadors. which for the last couple of years, as we've rolled out our one-to-one technology, I'm just one of the go-to teachers when other teachers have questions about whether it's the iPads that we're using, whether it's Canvas, or whether it's just any of the other technology, our smart boards, or just, how can I want to do a quiz with my kids. What's the best method? So just instructional practices with that. And it's been fun. But we had a meeting, kind of a last minute meeting, and that's a program that our district has decided to go away from. And so we just kind of had a meeting, very brief meeting about that at 7:30 this morning. So I joined in the Google Meet while I drove into work this morning. It just got done. So I am going to get my room finished setting up this morning for my classes, and I will talk to you later. Bye. So here's the meme that I have for today. I've been having a lot of fun doing these memes of the day. I know some of my students enjoy them. Some of my students don't necessarily look at them, read them, nor do they read any of the information on the board. But for those few students that do look forward to reading those and do laugh at them or roll their eyes at them, it's been a lot of fun. So this is definitely appropriate for today. And then I'm going to use the same meme tomorrow. So in about November, I started implementing this new pencil system rather than my drawer of pencils. I have this set of pencils here, just asking the kids, obviously write your name on it. If you borrow a pencil, when you're done, return it and erase your name. And it's gone really well. You can see I have one missing pencil. That's it. That's all I've had since November, one missing pencil. And I did want to share with you that I did swap out brand new pencil here. This is what was left. So I'm actually, getting pencils used down all the way to the end here. And I thought that was fantastic. So if you are struggling with pencils, losing them constantly, I would strongly recommend setting up a system like this. And it's been wonderful. Well, good morning. Happy Thursday. I made it. This is my last day of my 16th year. I am so excited. So today I do have a lot of stuff to do. I've got prep first period, so I'm going to work on really getting my room picked up for summer. I do need to enter my pre-calculus grades. It's a dual credit class, so they're getting the high school credit and they're getting a college credit. So I need to finalize their grades for high school, and then I need to enter those grades for their college class as well so that they can get that credit. And then both of my geometry classes are taking their final exams today. So pretty much as soon as they are done taking those, I have to get those graded. I need to have grades finalized by 3:30, even though school doesn't get out till 3:45. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm going to do the best that I can. So that's the plan for today. So I will jump on hopefully throughout the day a little bit to share with you guys a little bit of what I'm doing.